Hi all, this is Nish from Professional Visa and Education Services, immigration lawyer and Mara agent since 2015. Today I'm going to talk about a very important topic which is very common and also impacting many applicants when it comes to passing the health criteria in Australia. Now it is very important that at the moment that we understand the implication of any health issues that you or your child have in relation to your visa application. Now with certain intellectual disability or certain diseases or anything that you have a medical condition that will potentially not pass the medical criteria for the visa application means not just your visa application, the entire family visa application will be refused at the same time. So this is one fail, everyone fails criteria. And this needs to be treated properly, and this needs to be navigated properly by someone who understands the public interest criteria 4005 and someone who understands the public interest criteria 4007. Now today I'm predominantly focusing on the child situation where the child has the autism or development delays or global development delays, and you have been receiving natural justice where the medical officers from Commonwealth has deemed that you don't meet the threshold, which means because of this particular medical situation that the costs that will incurred in order to facilitate this person to stay in Australia from the medical perspective will cross the threshold mark of $86,000, which means you will not meet the medical criteria. Now I'm going to navigate through the particular public interest criteria 4005 and 4007. Now 4007 is usually the ones that has a waiver. If you've been impacted by public interest criteria 4007, you can induce many evidences. For example, the average life expectancy of this particular applicant, then we can do a hypothetical analysis on this particular person. If this person is to survive for average human age, then what will be the cost incurred until this person is alive? And that's what the hypothetical test we have to put in play, which means we need to factor in all the medical costs, rehabilitation costs, carer costs, the ongoing medical treatment cost, and so on. Whatever the cost that is, and you can demonstrate with the evidence that you have enough savings, enough income, and enough support in your family system that will help you to reduce that cost, and then the Australian people would not be significantly in an undue pressure to cover that cost, then usually 4007 is waived. Now I'm predominantly focusing on 4005. Now 4005 is the one that you don't have waiver. Now this is especially the harder one. Now 4005, when there is a public interest criteria 4005 is mentioned, you don't have any waiver. So there will be no situation where you can actually induce the evidence of your savings or your regular income. This is not going to cut the chase when it comes to 4005. There is no waiver available in 4005. So the only way to win this case is try to do the hypothetical analysis on this person who's been medically impacted, and then try to prove the point. The medical cost will be below the threshold. From 1st of July 2024, the medical threshold has increased, which is a good thing for us because previously it was $51,000, which is significantly low. A lot of people will just exceed that threshold. When they exceed the threshold, that usually means the visa will fail. But then now the number has increased. I mean, it's $86,000, which is a significant rise in terms of threshold. If any medical cost that the medical officer of Commonwealth determines that, if it's more than $86,000, then that's when the natural justice and also the visa might be refused. But again, the threshold has increased means this might give relief to some of the parents and some of the people has been impacted where they have just come on top of the $51,000 but below $86,000. Now they will be in the advantageous position. That's the biggest change at the moment, and this needs to be navigated properly. But again, I will be giving you part 2 to sort of explain in more detail in relation to how to navigate, especially kids with autism, development delays, and the Department of Home Affairs has talked about public interest criteria 4005 in my next video. Thanks for watching.